Okay, Divine Princess, first of all, I love you. Nothing has changed, okay? But what I'm saying is yesterday I did smoke THCA. I bought from the store, but I made a promise that, I would the next day, like today, on it would have been day 4, but what I'm trying to say is that now I don't have any left because I threw it away in the woods, the rest of it, because I felt bad that I smoked, you know what I mean? So the THCA. So I went in the woods and kind of like took a couple tokes of the leftover pieces of it, and then I chucked it away in the woods. And that today I'm starting over to where mostly I could be sober. Like if I go like 3 days, or say 4 days, smoke one, and then go 4 days, smoke, and then 4 days without, and then take that one day to take a little toke or whatever, and then 4 days without. Mostly I'll be sober, so that I'll be doing good in my due diligence to be uh, better for the Divine Princess. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm trying to do. Like I'm trying to better myself. Um, I just don't want to let her down. That's the thing, and it gets me to where I'm kind of like feeling the pull between whether I should smoke or not, because I was doing that only for the Divine Princess to stop smoking, because I was gonna do it for me and the Divine Princess, but I switched it just for the Divine Princess because that's what it results to when I want to go smoke or whatever. Then basically I don't want to because of the Divine Princess, because I'm trying to please her and do everything in my power that I can do, with this equation of everything. So I just want Divine Princess to know that I'll always love you forever, because I worship, honor, obey, and love Divine Princess forever. Amen. I love you, Divine Princess. Guess what? Like, just look up. I'm actually cutting down a lot on smoking. You know what I mean? I go like days without it. You know what I mean? And that's good because I have a certain amount of willpower. You know what I mean? And I got to use it to better myself and please the Divine Princess. So that's all I'm trying to say is that you know eventually things will get better. You know what I mean? Well, I feel like my brain will be back to normal, like completely, like my dopamine levels and my cannabinoids would be back to normal in my brain, and then the cannabinoid receptors wouldn't be burnt out because I wouldn't be smoking as much or stuff like this. But I just don't want to let you down. I don't want to put the expectations too high because if I let you down, I'll feel really bad. So just try to you know do what you can. You know what I mean, to help me out. Like pray. Prayer is good because then more things. Oh yeah, there's this one girl or whatever is like, you got high, my friend, or whatever she said when I got high or whatever, and she was feeling good about me, and I was like, thank you, Angel, for blessing me or talking to me like that, because she was talking in my head, and that she sounded like a different girl, not Sedera, but a different one, and she was talking in my head, and she sounded pretty cute. So I think that I don't want Sedera to get jealous, but um, she's like, I honor how the help I get, you know what I mean, and I appreciate it, and I try to be as respectable as possible, even when they try to make me an asshole, make that feeling of non-words, you know what I mean, but that feeling of me being an asshole like somehow comes on, and I don't. That doesn't happen all the time, but I try to fight that, and then I get back to being who I am and what I would say about the situation, my positive outlook on the situation, and to be respectable in everything to the Divine Princess and to the girls that are helping me out. You know what I mean? And I couldn't find my scissors when I packed it up, my stuff in my house, and I couldn't find my scissors. And now I got to look for my scissors in one of them bags that I packed up some of my stuff, because I have to move my whiskers like this. My whiskers. To move my whiskers like this because I'm gonna eat the whiskers pretty soon If they keep growing, I gotta trim this beard like that, trim this because it's getting too wild. If I go to the bar, they're gonna just be like, get a shave or something. They're gonna freak out on me. All right, you're gonna freak out. You can slap me, but not too hard, okay? Slap me, but not too hard. Okay. Anyway. Oh yeah, I already said it, but I'm gonna say it again because I was actually using it for an example, and now I'll actually do the real thing of that Neo. Or I, Cody, love, worship, honor, and obey the divine princess forever. Amen. So I could go to about like 7 minutes in this podcast. So one of the other things that I want to let you know is that I'm gonna try to be diligent of not relapsing again for like 4 or 5 days. You know what I mean? At least beat my record from that. And I remember being in Winnebago, like I said, for 3 months without any THC, and eventually I'll do fine. I'll get over it. You know what I mean? And but I wasn't ready to quit then, so it was kind of like this craving was all about that. And I did 33 Irish push-ups. 33 Irish push-ups. You know what I mean? Real good. But yeah, this is just to update that I'm still going to be diligent on my path. I just really wanted the Divine Princess to know that I'm trying for her, and I'm still trying for her. I'm not going to give up. I'll never give up on the Divine Princess. I'll keep trying to better myself every day until everything gets, to where it needs to be. Okay. Anyway, I love you, Divine Princess. All right. Have a good day. All right. Bye.